Hello friends and neighbors, it's Mimico's favorite realtor and I'm coming to you today from 8 Bluewater Court. Behind me, friends, a completely updated, modernized executive townhome, over 1,100 square feet, 2 huge bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a beautiful, gorgeous kitchen, and a main floor that's gonna blow your mind. All of that with a built-in garage, private driveway, and a walkout lower level that gives you all the yard you've been looking for, but not too much work, so you can enjoy life at its finest. It's a beautiful winter's day. Let's get inside and take a look. Coming inside this front foyer, friends, and you right away feel that executive townhouse feel that you're after. Big 1x2 modern kind of slate colored tiles in here. Lots of elbow room to take those shoes off, come in from that cold winter air, and it almost forms a vestibule down here. Gotta love that feel. We got this cozy warm carpet, just a few steps up to more of that slate colored tile. Check this out. Nice size to this front hall closet. Honestly, storage above, get tons of coats in there. That's handy because so many of these townhomes, stacked townhomes, you name it, no storage at that front door. Here you got the tile, you got the flow, you come up here and you're right into the elements when you take that coat off, which I love because that's the moment your guests take the coat off and they're blown away by your new renovated executive townhome. Now, where do we start? Do we start with the kitchen just in front of me, or this beautiful exposed staircase, or the living room with gas fireplace and walkout to terrace? Let's start with the living room and make our way back. Just look at the size here, and this is why you're going to hear it in this video so many times, my friends. Value, value, value. You're in Mimico, you're down by the lake. You have a much newer type of construction that is normal for the area. You have all the amenities of Lakeshore, the GO train, and yet you have that full elbow room, elegant high ceilings, newer built construction townhome here in this complex. You have to love this. Look at the details. Gas fireplace, centerpiece here. Love the stonework. Love the book match built-ins with the closed shelves below. What's that allow you to do? Display the fancy stuff and hide the wires and the DVD and the video game and all that stuff. And yeah, I know I said DVD, but some people, like yours truly, still have a DVD player. You know, when that Wi-Fi goes down, you gotta still be able to watch Dumb and Dumber. Spinning this around, lots of space here. Really loving this. You're gonna get that full length couch in here. Make it a sectional, can go both ways. Huge ottoman room. Loving the grandeur of this. Because if you ask me, friends, this is the perfect distance from the television to the couch. You really can have that big screen effect in here, and you're not compromising on space for guests to sit. Look at this. All of the wraparound space I was just showing you, then room for chairs, room for chairs. You could even have 2 couches this way. So many different ways you can set this up. And one of the best features is the finishings. You're gonna feel the little touches of detail and elegance you're getting in this unit you're not seeing in the competitors. Can't say enough about this flooring material. I don't know how it looks in the video, but here it's very warm. It's that natural wood, that mix between dark and light that is now back in trends. If you look at the trends 2026, check it out. You're gonna see this is what's back in vogue. Matching banisters with the glass, the eye lines upstairs, and of course, the eye lines out to our terrace in our yard. That's right, friends. Here you get the convenience of townhome, executive townhome living, but you still get outdoor space you're not seeing elsewhere. So you might be saying, I want more space than a condo, but yet I want that turnkey lifestyle. I want my own private driveway with garage, and I want a yard, but not too much yard because I like to travel and I don't want to spend my weekends outside bagging leaves. This type of home is exactly for you. That lifestyle where you're busy, you live, you walk, you're fresh with your life, you're active, but when you come home, it's about enjoying. And yeah, there's a little bit of plant life and trees and a little bit of backyard, but you're not gonna be overwhelmed with chores because you have this turnkey lifestyle. Speaking of lifestyle, friends, now lifestyle is all about that personal lifestyle for you, but also the lifestyle of entertaining and bringing friends and family into your property. You get this kind of view. You get this kind of space with a powder room where the hardwood flows in, seamless, lovely baseboard work mirroring what's going on out here, all tucked away, gorgeous vanity. Love that It's like you don't even know it's there, but it's there. So when you're entertaining in that lifestyle that you have all those amenities right here. Speaking of the #1 amenity in a house, check out this kitchen. This is by far one of the best executive townhome kitchens I've had the pleasure to list. Let's look at this layout, friends. One, eat-in kitchen. We got views pushing through into that hallway. So imagine at one point this was all closed off, but you get to feel the full width in here with kind of this screening and texture feel, way nicer than just being completely open. We're gonna get an insert of that for sure. You got this lovely island, undermount sink, storage below, and the dishwasher, Miele by the way, tucked in right here, seamless. Full gas range, that's right, turnkey lifestyle with gas. You don't have to have electric. Guys, 8 Bluewater Court, can't say enough. Loving this whole style here. We got this floating hood here. Loving this backsplash, guys. It's the herringbone style, almost kind of handmade tile, really warming this up, giving it that authentic feel with this classic shaker style white kitchen that we're all after. This is the kitchen that would have blown you away 5 years ago, and in 15 years, you're still gonna go, oh, is your kitchen new? We love it. Really on point. Big pot drawers. I say this every time I list a house with drawers like this. Pay attention to that. When you see a kitchen with drawers, it meant they paid more money for it. They weren't gonna cheap out just to get cabinetry. Drawers cost more because of the hardware, but because of the utility. So the companies know, hey, we can charge a lot more for this because drawer function can take a standard kitchen and really take it up a notch. Double door fridge over here. Fisher Paykel with the pullout, love that. Love this whole nook over here. This is, you know, the espresso bar. Love the privacy of this. This is gonna show off some of the glassware. You can see we're very well organized here. So you get that texture, but it's also not everyone looking right into your cabinetry. Love that detail. And I love that all of these go all the way to the ceiling, giving you that feeling of grandeur and excellence that you're not seeing in other townhomes, and I know that's why you're looking at this one. That same slate tile coming in here, wraps all the way around, and you can see full pantry space, built-in microwave. So this really functions as a huge eat-in kitchen. It's gonna give you everything you need and make your life feel amazing. Awesome kitchen. You've seen the living, you've seen the powder, the front hall. Let me take you upstairs and show you these bedrooms. One of the best features of this house, just the simple things like a nice expensive staircase with custom wood railings and glass work, just to make you feel, you know, good every time you go up and down the stairs. That same custom railing work taking us all the way up to the second level. You'll note carpet free up here, that same gorgeous hardwood takes us through into our principal suite. Huge closets, access to a bathroom, giving us the ensuite vibe. Also family bathroom vibe from here in a whole other guest room, second bedroom behind our cameraman. Let's start with the primary. Double windows and double space. Friends, look at this king size, just showing off, bragging, got a king size, we sleep like babies, double side tables, ample room for dressers and more storage or that work from home desk. We have a beautiful tree outside, and when that blossoms in the spring, you can imagine the extra privacy that you're getting here. This feeling again, like one of these huge Mimico homes, and yet here we are right between Mimico and Humber Bay, but you're getting that turnkey lifestyle that only 8 Bluewater is gonna bring you. Very large closets. One here, totally built in, and another here, totally built in. Organizers. This is really gonna help 2 people, 1 person, whoever, feel that luxury that they're feeling in the rest of the house here in the primary. And it doesn't stop there, friends. Check out this bathroom. Huge vanity in here. Why is that a big thing, Mike? Huge vanity? Well, storage and room for products. You know what I know, certain people, not gonna name them, have lots of products next to the sink and they want that counter space. So there are people I know who will go, oh, I can do a lot with this. If that's not who you are, guess what? You could probably get double sinks in here, and there's a huge feature to that as well. Great spot for the throne, huge modern soaker in here, love that. Nice thin kind of step over here. You're not gonna have this big thick piece. This is really lovely and clad in the front with that white tile, large format tile, nice nook here, and herringbone all the way across the back. Again, showing you These people have not cut corners here. They've gone the extra mile. And this is the type of thing that takes a bathroom and makes it feel elevated and special. And you get that, all these little touches from this beautiful slate style flooring to the detail work in that shower, and then this whole feature wall. Love that. Now, follow me this way. Huge bedroom in here. I'm sure it's just blasting the camera with light. You're getting all that natural southern light. Love the shutters in here, giving you that little bit of down by the lake vibe, you know. Beautiful hardwood in here, that same high-end trim all the way around the door, all the way around the baseboards, giving us those touches of detail and elegance in this townhome you're just not seeing in other places. I love that. And I also love that there's yet another huge closet space in here. So yeah, you can get a king size in here, but you can also have the king size closet, which I think goes so well with an executive townhome. This is also a great nook to push this way. I've noted, you know, work from home space, work from home space. I'm sure there's a work from home space that can be put in that lower level as well, in that living room. But in the lower level that walks out to our backyard that is above grade, there's an incredible spot for an office. So as we all start working from home more and more, this house delivers. And one more thing to show you up here, the family bathroom. Now I know what you're thinking. That looks a lot like the other bathroom. Well, indeed, this is double access to that primary suite. What's amazing is you get all this space in here in a really large bathroom, and you get access from the primary bedroom and the hallway. So it kind of has this double use. It feels like the guest bath, you lock this door, you have full privacy. It feels like the primary ensuite, you lock this door and you have full privacy. That's smart design, and that's a great bathroom. And there's still more to see. The hits don't stop just because we left those other levels. Check this out, friends. Now I know you're like, he's making a big deal out of this lower level walkout room, but rooms like this can turn an executive 2-bedroom townhome into a full family home, the family home you've been looking for. Check this out. This is the extra space for the work from home, or the kid hangout, the movie room, the games room, the crafting room, the studio, the gym. Need I say more? And imagine working out down here, blaring the tunes. You got this open. You can even kind of go outside to do some exercises, or you work down here and you can slide this open and get that breeze. Or the kids play down here and they're in and out, and you know that they're in the fully fenced yard, and they also have all their toys in here. The way that these two spaces are connected and drawn from the rest of the house really adds that extra room, that play space, that office space that takes something that you're going, all these check marks, all these things that work for me, work for everyone else too, and we can all find our place here at 8 Bluewater. Room for the huge sectional, of course. Double this up, put a Murphy bed in here if you want. Loving the walkout, build a bar down here. Some of these units have built other bathrooms into these spaces. We have these big storage rooms here. And this all walks around to kind of our lower level mudroom. Big, huge, lovely front loaders in here. Lots of space. You'll see this when you come. Storage below the stairs, and this walks out to our garage. So you can park in the garage, come in, warm, toasty, keep that car from getting covered in snow, keep yourself from getting covered in snow, hang up your coat, and get on with your life through that awesome entertaining space or whatever you want to make it into that beautiful executive main level. So, location. Of course, I'm a salesperson and I want to sit here and tell you how fantastic the location is, but what I really wish was you'd come here and ask some of the people out on the street, how do you like living here at Bluewater? And they're going to tell you, well, you know, it's kind of the perfect cusp between Humber Bay and Mimico, where we keep the Mimico family-friendly street vibe, quietness, that not even really feeling like you're in Toronto, but we are literally a half a block away from the action. The restaurants, the banks, the shops, the action, everything you need is right here. But honestly, friends, it feels like you're just in this perfect family-friendly community. Now I'm gonna take that whole thing, that quiet community with good schools and community centers and libraries and all of that great stuff, mix it with some of the best transit around as far as TTC and GO trains are concerned, all of those amenities, and I'm gonna add in the lake, the lakefront trail, the Mimico Cruising Club, the fact that you can run all the way to the Boulevard Club and beyond, to the beach if you want, to the bluffs even further, or even run yourself or bike yourself all the way to Burlington from here using waterfront trails and street accesses. This is a magical place, and people will tell you it's not just about the location, it's what this location does to the lifestyle that you live and how that lifestyle impacts your body, your mind, and your family. Now let's talk about this house. Really, beyond location, it's the look, it's the updates. I mean, hello, look at this kitchen. When you feel this warm tile in here, this Greyhound slate floor with this white kitchen, and you feel the richness pop through over this warm wood flooring, up those beautiful staircases into those individual bedrooms, that beautiful bathroom, the herringbone, down into that basement, everything feels elevated. You're really gonna go, I've been looking for something that's a cut above. I like what I like. We need X. We don't wanna do renovations. You're gonna open the door here at 8 Bluewater and go, this is what we've been looking for. This is amazing. And that's just why a product like this is so exceptional. I want you to come check it out. Look at the area, Google it, look at the parks, the shops, the access to everything in the city, including those main arteries to get anywhere. And then feel that warm, family-friendly community around you, and then focus in on the finishes and elements that this townhome is bringing you that you're not getting elsewhere. And you'll know it's a cut above. But friends, it's not for me to tell you, it's for you to decide for yourself. It's a beautiful winter's day. I can see the sunshine hitting off the little bit of icicles outside. They got a nice coffee machine. I think I might make myself a cup of joe and warm up by that fireplace before I get on with my day. You guys, you can do whatever you want. You just can't do it here any longer. So I'll have to, well, cordially invite you to get the heck out of here.